Okay, did you read the portion that we taken in the last class?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
your voice is low.
Low. Okay, just wait. What about now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what all things we learned in the last class? What were the topics? Hira, can you tell me?
Properties of pure substance,
Yes.
properties of mixtures,
Okay.
then homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures.
That means types of mixtures. Okay, then. Then we just introduce solutions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Pooja,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me the properties of solutions? Not solutions, properties of mixtures.
Ma'am, mixtures are of two types, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures.
Okay. Then what about its particles? One particle or more than one type of particle?
Ma'am, homogeneous mixtures are not able to distinguish the particles.
Yeah, what about mixtures in common? Does it contains one particle or more than one particle in the case of mixtures?
Mixtures contain more than one kind of particle.
Okay, okay. Then what about its separation? Yes. Okay, Pooja, that's enough. Nikhila, can you tell me the remaining properties of mixtures? Yes.
Ma'am, it can be separated by physical methods or means.
Okay.
And it shows the properties of constituent particles in a mixture.
Okay, it shows the properties of the constituent particles in a mixture. Then which are the two types of mixtures, Nigila? You can tell me. I can't hear you.
Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture.
Very good. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Advait Murali,
Ma'am,
can you give one example for a homogeneous mixture?
salt in water.
Very good. Salt in water. Then what about heterogeneous mixture, Hrithwik?
Oil in water.
Oil in water. Then sand in water, also an example for heterogeneous mixture. Then what about solution? What do you mean by a solution? Vaishnavi?
Ma'am, last day I didn't write the definition of the solution.
It's okay. It's okay. Lakshmi Nandakumar, can you tell me?
Ma'am, solution is the homogeneous mixture of two or more substances.
Okay. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Okay. Then we can learn the two components of solution. There are two components for a solution. Can you guess which are they? Two components. Very good, very good. It's solvent and solute, or solute and solvent. So in salt solution, which one is the solute and which one is the solvent?
Salt is solute and water is solvent.
Very good. Salt is the solute and water is the solvent. Then what about sugar solution? Which one is the solute and which one is the solvent?
Sugar is the solute and water is the solvent.
Yeah, sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. So these are the two components of solution. Which are they? Solute and solvent. So you can write. Those who did not write the definition of solution, you can write the first point. Okay. Homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Solutions are homogeneous mixture of, what do you mean by homogeneous? This uniform composition, right? So solutions are the homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Then the two components are First one is solvent and the second one is solute. The component of solution that dissolves the other component in it. It is known as solvent. Okay. The component of solution that dissolves the other component in it. It is known as solvent. That means it present in larger amount. So in this salt solution, which one is present in larger amount? Water, right? Compared to salt, water is more. That means here the solvent is water. Okay, so the component of solution that dissolves the other component in it. It is known as solvent. Okay, it is known as solvent. And the next one is solute. The component of the solution that is dissolved in solvent. The component that is dissolved in solvent, it is known as solute. And this solute, it is present in smaller amount. So in the salt solution, salt is the solute. Salt is the solute and the solvent is water. Solvent is water. Okay. So these two are the components of solution. Solvent and solute. Benedict, can you mute your audio? Adigesh,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please read the slide?
Homogeneous mixtures are homogeneous mixture of two or more substances.
Yes. First
Then
read
two
the, just wait. First read the heading.
solutions.
Yes.
It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances.
Okay.
There are two components,
Okay.
solvent and solute. Solvent,
Hmm.
the component of solution that dissolves in other component in it.
That
Then
dissolves the other component in it. Okay.
Then solute, the component of the solution that is dissolved in solvent.
Okay. And solvent that is present in larger amount and solute that is present in smaller amount. So in the case of a salt solution, salt is considered as the solute and water is considered as the solvent. This is clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any doubt? Nothing.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Then when you heard about this term solutions, which state of matter will come to your mind?
Liquid.
Liquid, right? Which are the other states of matter, Alan? Which are the three states of matter?
Solid liquid. Ma'am, solid liquid gas.
Yeah, that's it. Solid. It's okay. Solid, liquid, gas. These are the three states of matter. And when we heard about solutions, we just think about liquid state, right? But this solid and gaseous state, it also has certain solutions. So there are solid solutions, liquid solutions, and gaseous solutions. Okay. So there are three types of solutions: solid solutions, then liquid solutions, gaseous solutions. Okay. So next we are moving to the examples for this solution. Examples for this solution. So you can write down the heading, examples of solution. Examples of solution. First one, solid solution. Solid solution. Do you know any example of this solid solution? Or any guess for solid solution?
Alloys.
Very good, Sridev. That's correct. Alloys. What do you mean by this alloy or alloys?
Different types of metal.
Yeah, it's a mixture of metals. Okay,
And,
it's a mix. Yes. Yes,
I-
Ami. Yes.
Or
Not clear. Once again, your voice is not clear.
iron or
Which one?
Ma'am, iron ore.
Iron is a metal. Iron ore.
Iron ore.
Ore is not a alloy. Yeah, it's a group of metals. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So you can write this example first. Solid solution alloys. Okay, or alloy. What do you mean by this alloy? You can write down. Alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. Okay, two or more metals. And one example for alloy is brass. Brass. Do you know what is brass?
It's a metal.
Group of metals or mixture of metals. Which all metals are used for making this brass? Any idea? You can write zinc and copper. So brass is a mixture of zinc and copper. Brass is a mixture of zinc and copper. I will show the image of brass. Yes, this one. Okay, it's a mixture of zinc and copper. It's a mixture of zinc and copper. This one is brass. Okay. So you can write the example. Just wait. Example, alloy for this solid solutions. Okay. Example, alloy. Yes.
Ma'am, so is steel
Yeah, steel is also an alloy. And you have a task for tomorrow. You have to find out which are the metals present there in steel. Okay, you have to find out. Okay. So you can also write steel. Just a small homework for you. So we learned solid solutions. Alloys are examples of this solid solution, and alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. Example, brass. Brass is made up of zinc and copper. Okay. Is this clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, steel is made up of
You have to.
and
Huh?
iron ore.
Just wait, Alan. This is a homework question. So you have to answer it on the next day. Okay? Okay. Yes. So the first type, that is solid solutions. Then the second one is liquid solutions. You can write liquid solutions. Liquid solutions. Can you give some examples for liquid solutions? It's very easy, right?
Mercury.
Liquid solution. That's a metal, right? Mercury is a metal in liquid state.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes, Lakshmi.
tea,
Yeah, tea. Then
Lime juice.
lime juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Okay, salt water, then sugar solution. These all are examples of liquid solutions. Okay, these are common examples, right? And in all these cases, which are the solute and solvent? Okay, forget about solute. What about solvent?
Water. Water.
Yes, in all these cases. Yes, any doubt? Anyone?
Ma'am.
No, nothing. Advait, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So in the case of liquid solutions, you can write more examples. Tea, lime juice, sugar solution, salt solution, etc. And in all these cases, the solvent is water, right? Solvent is water. What do you mean by solvent? That is present in larger amount, isn't it? So the solvent is water. Now we are going to learn another solution with different solvent. Okay. Do you heard about alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are going to learn a solution that is made up of alcohol. Helen, why are you so happy? Huh? Okay, so you can write another example for a liquid solution and the solvent is alcohol. It comes under liquid solutions, okay? And it is known as tincture of iodine. Tincture of iodine. Tincture of iodine. Do you know which are the solute and solvent in this one? Tincture of iodine. Solvent is?
Alcohol.
Yes, solvent is alcohol. Okay, solvent is alcohol. What about solute?
Iodine.
Iodine.
Very good. It's iodine. Here also, the solvent alcohol, it is in liquid state and the solute is in solid state. Okay. But instead of water, here it is alcohol. So it is important. Tincture of iodine. In tincture of iodine, alcohol is the solvent and iodine is the solute. Okay. This also comes under the heading or category of liquid solutions, along with the sugar solution, salt solution, tea, lime juice. This is another example for a liquid solution. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we are moving to the third category of examples. Okay, third category of examples. Can you guess what is that? First one, solid solution. Second one, liquid solutions. So third one?
Solution.
Yeah, that's it. Gaseous solutions. Gaseous solutions. Can you give one example for a gaseous solution?
Air.
Very good. It's air. Air. Air is a mixture of gases, right? Oxygen is there, nitrogen is there. So many gases are there. Carbon dioxide. So air is a mixture of gases. So it is an example for a gaseous solution. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All of you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then one more type of liquid solution is there. Just wait. Okay, here the solvent is water. Okay, solvent is water. And the solute is gas. Can you tell me which one is that?
Humidness.
Which one?
Water.
Humidness.
Ice soda.
Very good. It's soda water. Okay, it's soda water. It is also known as aerated drinks. Aerated drinks. So you can also write along with soda water certain soft drinks. Which are the soft drinks? You know, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, then
Panda,
Fanta, then Miranda, Sprite, Sprint. These all belongs to this one, aerated drinks. Okay.
Red Bull.
Oh, Red Bull. Okay. So these all are examples of soft drinks. Okay. So here the solvent is water and solute is gas. Clear? So we learned so many examples for the solutions, right? Solid solutions there, liquid solutions there, then gaseous solutions there. Is this examples clear for you?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Can you give one example for a solid solution?
Alloys.
Alloys. Abhiram, what do you mean by alloy?
It is a mixture of 2 or more metals.
Very good. Suryadev, give an example for an alloy.
Ma'am, brass.
Brass. Brass is made up of, Tom? Brass is made up of?
Zinc and copper.
Very good. Zinc and copper. Give one example for a liquid solution in which the solute is gas. Nivedya?
Ma'am, soda.
Very good. Soda water. Then give one example for a liquid solution in which the solvent is alcohol. Fadil?
Tincture of iodine.
Tincture of iodine. Which one is the solute in tincture of iodine? Anandida?
Iodine.
Iodine. Then which one is the solvent in tincture of iodine? Isha Fatima?
Iodine.
Which one?
Sorry, ma'am. Alcohol.
Alcohol. Then give one example for a gaseous solution, Hrithwik.
Air.
Air. Very good. So I think this portion is very much clear for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I will show the images of certain solutions that we discussed now. Just wait. Okay, this one is iodine. That means tincture of iodine. It's a chemical substance that we used in laboratories. It's a poison. Okay. Keep out of reach of children. Do not swallow. It's a chemical. Okay. It's tincture of iodine. It's a chemical substance that we used in our laboratories. And the next one is soda water. That's familiar for you, right? And this one is brass. This one is simply salt solution. Salt solution. Tincture of iodine. And this one is soda water. Okay. Shall I move to next one?
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
ma'am, what will we call that soda water submarine?
Soda water?
Soda water submarine.
Aerated drinks.
Air. Thank you.
Aerated drinks. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we are moving to the properties of solutions. We have learned the properties of pure substances, properties of mixtures. Then the next one is properties of solutions. Okay. Properties of solutions. First one that you already know, it's homogeneous mixture that we already discussed. It's uniform composition throughout, right? Uniform composition throughout. Then the second one, particles are smaller than, it's actually small letter nm. Okay. What do you mean by this nm?
Nanometer.
Very good. It's nanometer. It's a unit that is used to measure very minute particles. Okay. You know about meter, centimeter, etc. Like that. This nanometer is also used to measure distances, or we are just measuring small distances or minute particles in this nanometer. It's nano. Nano means too small, right? Okay, so the particles of solution, they are smaller than 1 nanometer in diameter. That means we cannot able to see these particles without naked eyes. We should use certain microscope, microscope or something to watch that particles or to see that particles. Particles are smaller than 1 nanometer in diameter. Then the third point, they do not scatter a beam of light passing through the solution. And the path of light, no need to write show, path of light is not visible. What do you mean by scattering? When a light is coming through this and when they move to all these directions, it is known as scattering. But in the case of these solutions, they do not scatter the beam of light. So the path of light is not visible. Okay. Path of light is not visible. We cannot able to see the particles through the T, right? That means the particles, they do not scatter the beam of light through that solution. That's why the path of light is not visible. Okay. And the last point, that is solute particles cannot be separated by filtration. What do you mean by filtration? Filtration.
Pouring it through filter paper.
Very good. Pouring the solution through filter paper and the solid particles will remain in that filter paper and the liquid solution that will poured into the vessel or container that we kept below that filter paper, right? I will show the video of this filtration in the next class. Okay. So solute particles cannot be separated by filtration. These four are the properties of solutions. Suryadev, Sridev, can you please read these properties?
Properties of solution. Homogeneous mixture.
Okay.
Particles are smaller than 1 nanometer in diameter. Do not scatter a beam of light passing through the solution.
Okay.
Path of light is not visible. Solution particle cannot be separated by filtration.
Okay. Okay, that's it. So have you completed this one?
Yes,
Children,
ma'am.
all of you. Okay, then let me take your attendance. Just wait.
Okay.
Okay, thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. See you, ma'am. Bye, bye, ma'am.
Bye.